Hey, it's Andrew. Just a heads up, this week on the show, we are revisiting some of our favorite summer reads. We've got some classic beach reads, family dramas, love stories, all kinds of books to get you through a vacation or for you to appreciate from the comfort of an air-conditioned library. Enjoy. Hey, it's NPR's Book of the Day. I'm Andrew Limbong. When I visit my folks, I can't help but feel like I'm 16 again. Like I'll intentionally wear my rattiest clothes and hope my mom will notice, so she'll take me to Marshall's and buy me new underwear. Or I'll pick a fight with my dad about something stupid that will drop the second we're hungry, which is, about every 15 minutes or so. It's not a dynamic that I enjoy per se, but one I miss from time to time. I actually missed it listening to today's interview with Emma Straub. Her book, All Adults Here, is all about these intergenerational dynamics and how people grow up, or don't. And she tells NPR's Scott Simon about the weird little things in her family that are representative of some big feelings.
This message comes from U.S. Bank. As a small business owner, you're used to doing it all. But U.S. Bank Business Essentials is here to help. It's a powerful combination of checking and card payment processing that gets you fast access to the money you've earned with no monthly maintenance fee checking and unlimited digital transactions. They even have small business specialists that work together with you to help your business reach its full potential. That's the power of us. Deposit products are offered by U.S. Bank National Association, member FDIC.
This message comes from DSW. Where'd you get those shoes? Easy, they're from DSW. Because DSW has the exact right shoes for whatever you're into right now. Like the sneakers that make office hours feel like happy hour. The boots that turn grocery aisles into runways. And all the styles that show off the many sides of you. From daydreamer to multitasker and everything in between. Because you do it all in really great shoes. Find a shoe for every you at your DSW store or dsw.com.
Emma Straub's new novel reminds us how lives can change in an instant. Not that we may need that reminder much right now. Astrid Strick sees a lifelong friend she'd never much liked get hit and killed by an empty, speeding school bus. At the age of 68, she realizes, she tells her children, there are always more school buses. All Adults Here is the title of Emma Straub's new modern family saga of three generations thrown together, whether they like it or not, and a lot of the time they don't. And Emma Straub, the best-selling author of The Vacationers, Modern Lovers, and other books, and by the way, an independent bookstore owner joins us from Brooklyn. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Scott. It's a pleasure.
What does seeing someone she wishes she could have liked a little more maybe get killed mid-morning on a busy day set off in Astrid?
So the book, as you say, really starts with a bang.
Crunch, I'd say, but yeah.
with a bang and a crunch and a roll. But really what it does is it makes Astrid, who's the main character of the book, realize that there are a lot of things that she wishes she'd done differently as a parent. And the book is really about how the choices we make and the mistakes we make stay with us for decades, if not forever.
Yeah. We'll explain. Astrid is already a widow. She has a daughter, Porter, who is, and I'll tread carefully, pregnant by choice at a time when it might not seem the wisest thing to do.
Yeah. Everyone, it's a big, complicated family book. And so it's equal opportunity for choices and mistakes. They're all doing things their family members would rather they do differently.
As we noted, you and your husband own a bookstore in Cobble Hill, Brooklyn. May I ask how business is right now?
Somewhat miraculously, business is actually pretty good. And that sense of community is absolutely buoying us right now. And I will say that in the last, 3 years since we've opened the store and I've been writing this book, the thing that I think about the most is that sense of community. The neighborhood where our bookstore is and where we live is the neighborhood where I went to school and my children go to the school that I went to. And so all day long, I see people from all these different periods of my life. My 10th grade poetry teacher and my friend's parents and a person I made out with in high school. And, I see all these people every day. And it's been a really interesting sort of psychological experiment on myself, really, to think about when they interact with me. Are they interacting with 40-year-old mother of two? Are they interacting with sullen 16-year-old me? Are they thinking about me as a child? Are they thinking about me and my parents? I think about those different webs a lot, and that's really a lot of what the book is about, is the ways in which we're all really watching each other get older, and the ways in which we either allow or don't allow each other to grow or change, and what sort of feelings get all tied up in that.
And, that kind of brings up a line in particular that I admire from your book, where you write, people said that everyone was born alone and everyone would die alone, but they were wrong. When someone was born, they brought so many people with them. Generations of people zipped into the marrow of their tiny bones.
I mean, the family in this book, they are in and out of each other's lives and react to each other in the ways that we all do, I think, with our families. I don't know about anyone else, but when my mother comes over to our house, she and my husband immediately start sort of annoying each other and teasing each other. And all of those things that you would normally complain about. And my book is full of those things with this family.
Yeah.
Like right now, my husband said to me yesterday, he said, I just wish your mom could come over and annoy me.
Oh.
I think it's what we're all missing, are like not the perfect shiny bits, but like, why does my mom just bring me bags of loose batteries? I don't know. I mean, I probably need them.
Yeah, I was going to ask, yeah.
But
we could all use them, I guess.
Right. And that kind of stuff, which I always make fun of her for, but is so loving. And I think that this moment really does bring up all those big feelings about family and about how we relate to the people we love the most and who we know the best. It's intense. It's a funny kind of microscope where we're all under right now.
Emma Straub's novel, All Adults Here. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Support for this podcast and the following message come from Delta, committed to the communities where their employees live, work, and serve. Delta First Officer Pilot Monique Grayson shares why she believes in the value of giving back.
Volunteering helps because it gives you an opportunity to see a different perspective. There's so much in the world that we'll miss. But when you take a moment to spend time with somebody else, to pour into somebody else, your perspective changes. You start to see the importance of being the change you want to see in the world. It helps people reach their goals when you have someone showing that they care. And when people feel cared for, they perform differently. Their confidence changes. This person is supporting me. And then not only that, it holds them accountable too. Because if the person that's supporting you is in a position where you want to be at, let me go ahead and put my best foot forward. At least that's how I would think about it.
Delta, committed to giving back for 100 years.